Hey, Shalom Israel, this is Officer the Kun of the ISUPK with your daily meal scripture. Israel, you're speaking, thinking, and understanding, right? As you get older, as you come from a child into adulthood, should not be the same. It should be growth, you understand? And in the level of adulthood. Because when you were a child, you know what I'm saying, you was thinking, childishly. You know what I'm saying? You was thinking immaturely. Not to say that some of our youths are very immature, but I'm speaking to the adults that have not given up their childish ways, right? So from the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11, it reads, when I was a child, when I was a what? When I was a child, when I was a what? When I was a child, I spake as a child. Spake means to speak, man, to talk, right? I spake as a child. Scripture reads, I understood as a child. And you understand as a child because you are coming up. You are learning. You know what I'm saying? You are doing the things that kids do. You ever heard that saying, boys will be boys, girls will be girls? You understand? There's a process in growing up that is kind of allowed. You still have rules, but it's kind of allowed and understood from the adult why a child is behaving immaturely, right? Scripture says, I thought as a child. And you think as a child, right? You want things your way. When you get upset, you pout, right? You stomp your feet. You know what I'm saying? You want ice cream. You want your parents to be happy for you, right? There's a lot of things that goes on, but the scripture says, but when I became a man, what? When I became a man, what? When I became a man, and this is synonymous to a woman too. I put away childish things. Your President Donald Trump have not put away childish things. You understand? All the heathen nations have not put away all their childish things. They have not put it away. You know why? Because they still seek power. And if they don't get it, they act like they act like children, and they want to, stomp their feet and be mad. You know what I'm saying? And cause problems so that they can feel good. You understand? But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to go from child to warriors, man. From children to warriors. You know what I'm saying? With an understanding of what we need to do. And what we need to do is follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Because it says, but when I became a man, when you become a warrior, right? Scripture says, I put away childish things. You put away those childish things, man. You come into knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because you have to put them away, because now there's no time to be a child. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, in your 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, 60s, 70s, you know what I'm saying? Acting like a child, talking like a child, you know what I'm saying? You sisters are still running around here showing your thumbs. You're still running around here thinking you're cute. You know what I'm saying? Now I see a lot of videos with camel toes. You know what I'm saying? Like you sisters is proud to put your flesh in front of a camera, man. That's being a child. You know what I'm saying? And you men are doing the same goddamn thing. Y'all out there exposing each other, using AI to make you guys, see who makes the, people laugh more. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you putting down your brother. You understand? And you sisters, y'all doing the same thing. Competing with each other. Who got the biggest, who got the biggest lips? Salakia. You know what I mean? Who has the biggest breasts? You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. It's just being childish, man, and it's time to man up. I'm Officer the Kun of the ISUPK with your daily news scripture. Shalom, Israel.